What you're about to hear will shock you. Everyone knows that there is a widening income gap between the rich and the poor. But did you know the 85 richest people on Earth now have as much money as the bottom half of the world's population? That's right. According to a report released this year by Oxfam International, the richest 85 people on the planet have as much wealth, about $1.7 trillion, as one half of the entire human race, about 3.5 billion people. Those 85 people are part of the world's richest 1%, a group that has amassed about 46% of the world's wealth, or $110 trillion. This top 1% has 65 times the total wealth of the bottom half of the world's population. Pretty shocking, right? Now, income inequality is growing worldwide, but there's one country that has led the world in wealth concentration, and that is the USA. The percentage of income held by the richest 1% in the USA has grown nearly 150% over the past 30 years, while the bottom 90% of Americans have become poorer. Obama recently called this expanding gap between the rich and the poor a bigger threat to the US economy than the enormous federal budget deficit. And a report released this year by the Sadoff investment research firm found that the top 1% of wage-earning households in the US bring in about $1.2 million per year. That's 41 times as much as the average income for all wage earners, who bring in just $40,000 per year. Now, what does this mean for you? Well, you have two choices. Number one, you can do what most people do, and that's resent the wealthy, or number two, you can become one of them. Some people say that wealthy people are greedy, but studies show that people also view them as harder working and more intelligent. And the truth is, many of us want to be wealthy. Even if you're not motivated by material possessions, I'm sure you want enough money to be financially free, to be able to do what you want when you want to do it, go on vacation when you please, travel the world, have enough money in the bank account to not have to worry about bills, debt, your mortgage, or car payments. Do you want these things? Of course you do. But in our current economy, it's becoming harder and harder to achieve financial freedom, unless you figure out the secret the wealthy use to amass their fortunes. The secret is right in front of your nose, even though you might not recognize it. It can be extremely easy for you to grasp, but only if you know what you're looking for. I spent years searching for it, coming close, and then having it all fall through my fingers like sand. And then all of a sudden, in 2011, I got it. And once I had it, my income skyrocketed, and I kissed my money worries goodbye forever. Now, what is the secret to wealth? Well,